Well, moments to go for the gun here in Pokljuka, Slovenia. Warm temperatures and the best all start side by side. 4 shoots today, 2 kilometer skiing in between each visit to the shooting range. Well, they were held for a very long time under tension. It's about double poling. That's purely arm power for the first 50 meters, and then we break into this very wide area for the skating, and each of the athletes trying as best they can in the first couple of 100 meters to get as far up this pack of 30 as they can, to allow themselves some space, some easier skiing, rather than being right in the middle of the pack. Mäkäräinen on the right of screen, leading the right-hand column, and to the left, it's Pokljuka setting out her ambition in this one very early. She would love a victory. Yesterday, Pokljuka, from Friday's race, she placed 26th in yesterday's race, where they set off the time behind the leader on that day. She moved from 26th up to 4th, and you can't shoot any better. She had no penalties whatsoever. And if Pokljuka can do that today, there's a real potential for her to take her first victory at the World Cup. So off they go out of the stadium. It's all relative, but the track is slightly easier today, over a 2 kilometer track. So it's been climb out of the stadium, then we spin back effectively down behind the spectators, behind the shooting range, the coaches area of the shooting range, that is. And then we're going to head back up into the trees. Most of this track is forested, except for this shooting range area. And then the tracks all of a sudden become much more compact. Not much space, 9 meters wide, and not a whole lot of space to get by. Out in the woods in Pokljuka, it's Miriam Gössner side by side with Tora Berger, pushing each other. Dombracheva tucked in behind. Mäkäräinen and the fast skiers, like the cream floating to the top, they're at the front. This combination of skiing and shooting, it's an incredible test, because cross-country skiing, viewed as the sport where you expend the most energy over a given time, all the muscles being used, heartbeat of course going up to maximum, close to maximum, and then all of a sudden we come into the shooting range and you have to become the complete opposite. Switch off from racing, calm your breathing, of course the pulse rate doesn't drop quickly, and then shoot at these incredibly small targets at 50 meters. Almost half a football pitch away, and in the lying down position they'll shoot twice in the prone position, twice in the stand, and the target just slightly bigger than a golf ball, the hit part of the prone. You'll see the athletes, first time in, they have to go on the lane corresponding to their bib number. So Tora Berger, lane 1, Sukalova alongside her, and Dombracheva in lane 3. First shot will go to probably Berger. Just Gössner, Henkel fast as well. Dorana Berg, she's got her first couple of targets. Tora Berger is relentless, just rapid fire. This is what she does best. It's shooting accurate and shooting fast in these head-to-head races. Grigorin gone clear. That was the big cheer in the background. The Slovenian crowd so wanting Taya Grigorin to certainly place on the podium, if possible the top of the podium. Solendal, it could have gone so well, but it's gone so badly. She's picked up 3 penalty loops. So every target missed, you can see in the background, they must spin around this quite tight penalty loop of a distance of 150 meters. But look at the athletes who have shot the perfect 5 out of 5. In the men's race, 19, first time in, shot 5 out of 5. I can tell you, at the moment, from my reading, we have 14 of the best women who've managed to shoot the 5 out of 5. 1 up at the moment for the men. Conditions very much the same. It's a misty, foggy day here, but the wind is not playing its part. And pretty fair and equal to all when they all land on the range at the same time. We're going to take a quick break. Welcome back. We're out on the track in the second of the 5 rotations of the 2-kilometer track. And up front, you can see it's Gössner and Domracheva being chased by Tora Berger. And Dorana Ber's in there as well, to our right of screen. It's the fast skiers. Sukalova in 5th position. 14 shooting the perfect 5 out of 5. 14 of the best 30 women in the world. And Klaus Siebert can't be anything but impressed. And so far, delighted with Domracheva. He rested Domracheva in the sprint, and of course, it means she doesn't make the pursuit race. Slight cold she had back on Thursday evening, so he withdrew her from the race. And Domracheva to the right of our screen, the Belarusian in green, she just makes it look so easy. And if Gössner isn't tired today, then she's superhuman. The effort she put in yesterday. Dorana Ber going through there, 4th place. Sukalova 5th. Vita Siemarenko in 6th place. And Zaitseva. Now Zaitseva's performance here, it's been interesting. She finished way back in the field in the sprint race just a couple of days ago. But came back so strong yesterday. So from 46, she moved all the way up into 11th position. One of only 3-4 athletes who shot the perfect score. Guisdon still in there, Vitkova. NOWAKOWSKA there for Poland. The Polish girls having a very good start to their season. Number 16 just going through now, Glazrina. Uwe just looking on. So the battle on the tracks after 11 minutes, 4.3 kilometers covered. And look at Tora Berger in the middle, the Norwegian, just deciding that she can't, at this stage in the race, let them go. Trying to close it down, Gössner from Germany on our left. Gössner, she's, well, the youngest here in the pack and the fastest. What a good feeling that has to be. Her only weakness, Gössner, is her shooting, but first time in, it couldn't be much better. She got the perfect 5. Sokolova. Dorana Ber just going through as well. Pedrushna's up there in the lead pack as well, having hit the perfect 5. Slight separation again. Tora Berger just being detached in 3rd place. Hasn't quite got the fight, the tempo that we saw back in Östersund and then in Hochfilzen, where she had the perfect start to her season, Tora Berger. First 3 races for Tora. The individual, she won that, no penalty. She won the first sprint, missing only 1. She won the pursuit the following day, again missing only 1. That was out of 20. Then a 3rd place, then a 2nd place, and then 1st in the relay at Hochfilzen. Her form has dropped off here, and as she admits herself, Tora Berger, she's so tired after that incredible start up in Östersund. So back to the range. Klaus Siebert. Well, he's German as well, but he coaches the Belarus, and he's a fantastic coach. He just brings the best out of each of his athletes, gives them confidence. As Gössner taking lane 1, as she got the confidence today. So Gössner 1, Domracheva lane 2, Tora Berger just settling in lane 3. The visibility, a little well, she's opening up her sights at the back. There's an iris where you open, so the fog is a little thicker this time, and they're taking their time. Gössner having to look up above the sights. The blinds, they lock you in. Look at this, the girls, it's difficult to see the targets this time. Tora Berger missed the first, Domracheva missed the first. Gössner not risking anything. The fog, the mist is playing its real part here. Opportunity for, well, who? They're all missing. Absolutely. Domracheva missed the first 2. Berger's got the last 3, having missed the first couple. And that's after opening up her rear sight. So advantage to Tora Berger. Domracheva, 3 penalties. Gusner taking her time. She just can't see the targets. She's looking above the sights, trying to get the alignment. I'm amazed they haven't enlarged the foresight even more. Sukalova. Well, we have seen races cancelled in the past, even as the race was going on, for poor visibility, if it's not deemed as fair and equal for all. But, well, let's be honest, they all landed at the same time, practically, so there's no